This has been a great month of reading for me, and I'm really looking forward to reading some new books, so come chat with me for a little book update. So I was thinking about what to do for the video this week, and I just kind of felt like chit-chatting and talking about some books. So this is going to be a reading update. I will talk about books that I'm currently reading, as well as the books that I have checked out from my library as well. So it'll be like a little library haul, and I'm so excited to share with you all. The book that I'm currently reading right now is The Gardener's Plot. This is on Kindle Unlimited, and it is a cozy mystery about a crime that happens in the community garden. I haven't read mystery in a while, but I still wanted that cozy feeling that I get from a romance book. So this is a really cute, cozy mystery. And also having it be about gardening, it also feels springy, which is perfect for the springtime now. So I'm really enjoying this one. I have a few pages left. I'm probably about like 70% through, I believe, and it is on Kindle, so if you're in the mood for a cozy mystery, I'm really enjoying this one so far. And then the book I just finished is You Between the Lines. It is a romance book between two poets. And if you know me, you know I love books about writing, books about reading, or anything like that. So having them both be poets, I really enjoyed. And I love poetry. So as someone who writes poetry, I have two poetry books out. This was a really fun read. It was on my Libby app, so I was able to rent it there, which was awesome. And then talking about Libby, we have all the library books I have checked out now. So with my recent videos, I have been trying to downsize my book collection, go to the library more, use Libby, use Kindle Unlimited, just other ways to hold books and read books. Really fun being able to go to my library, just pick out a bunch of books that I want and not have to pay money for it. So the first book that I have checked out is Righting Mr. Wrong. I did already read this book. I think it was really cute, though the book that I read before it kind of put me in like the biggest reading slump ever. It is amazing. I do a full review of this book, but it just put me into a bit of a slump, and I read this book right after. This book is good, but I think because I just read like my new favorite book, I didn't appreciate it as much as it could be. So I think my review of this is a little, you know, maybe not fully accurate. Like I enjoyed it, but I feel like I would have enjoyed it more if I like waited a little bit to like really take in my last book, because it was just so good. But this book I feel like just kind of was in the shadowed by that book. So I might read it again, but it was really cute, hockey kind of romance, writer's romance. So I would definitely give it a shot. The book I have checked out is A Summer for the Books. I always look at this book. I checked it out last year at one of my favorite coffee shops. I like picked it up and like read a little bit of it, and I read I think like 70 pages, and I just can't get through it. I don't like to DNF books. I might read this book at a later date, but I'm not gonna read it this round, and she's gonna go right back to the library shortly here. The next book, I haven't read this book yet, but it's Honey Be Mine. I hear so many good things about it, so I'm really excited to read this. I want to read this book soon. And then the next two books are the continuation of this series, Big Borrow or Steal and In Your Dreams. I read the first two books, really enjoyed them, and then I just totally haven't been able to finish it. So I'm super happy that they had both of the books here, and I will definitely read them soon. And then the last book that I have is Martha's Vineyard Beach and Book Club. This book just looked really interesting. I don't know too much about it, but I thought it would be kind of like a good break in romance, and it takes place in like two times. So it's in 1942 as well as 2016. So you kind of get that historical fiction, a little flashback to 1942. It says, in this spectacular novel inspired by true events, two sisters living on Martha's Vineyard during World War II find hope and power of storytelling when they start a wartime book club, from the New York Times bestselling author of Lilac Girls. So it just sounds really interesting. I'm really excited to pick this up. And I did look, because I do love to do like immersive reading, especially for books that like aren't romance. I like to do, if it's like historical fiction or fantasy, I usually like to listen and read, and they do have the audiobook available on Libby right now. So I'm gonna get that and then I'll be able to do some immersive reading with this book. So I'm super excited. And that is all of the kind of little reading updates that I have. A lot of books going on and I'm really excited to share the recap of all the books that I've read. Let me know what you're currently reading or a book that you just finished that you really enjoyed. And as always, I so appreciate you all being here and I will see you in the next one. Bye.